Hi everyone, my name is Alexandra Poэлуев and we continue a series of short videos accordion life hacks. Today I would like to talk about a very important topic as position of the accordion. I am asked quite often how to struggle with anxiety on the stage. Apart from psychological part, there are some more things that influence the stage well-being. For example, a position of the accordion. If you feel uncomfortable while playing, you will of course feel anxious. That is why for playing well, it is very important to hold the instrument properly. The accordion must stand on the leg. That means that the weight of the accordion must be fully on the left leg. The fretboard of the accordion rests on the right one. There is a fulcrum and one can play without belts. The belt shall be located this way to fix the accordion, at the same time not to fit too close to the body for the shoulders and upper body to be free to move. For me it is comfortable when the accordion is situated to the left from the shoulder pretty much. But it is for me. Every musician should find his own comfort level. I feel comfortable when the left hand is free. I move the accordion left to the left shoulder. For the right shoulder not to be jammed and not to have such situations like the fretboard on the same level as the shoulder and the arm is jammed. I feel uncomfortable, the wrist is bent like that. But from the other point of view, it increases pressure on the left hand, because the accordion is moved left and bellows also move left, and sometimes it is more difficult to play with the left hand. That is why every person must determine how it is comfortable for him on the basis of his physical abilities, keeping in mind other important principles, such as that weight of the accordion is on the left leg. Under no circumstances on the shoulders or on the back. There are some cases when the instrument is small and they jam it the way that the accordion hangs. Every musician must have his own instrument that fits. If it is a child, one must have a smaller and lighter instrument. The child is growing and the instrument should grow with him. When I was a child, there was a funny accident. I was 7, maybe 8 years old. I was bought an accordion which was too big for me, but I played it sometimes at home. I couldn't wait to try it, and it rested at home waiting for me to grow up. I played it like that, and once I reached for notes and the accordion overweight me and I fell with it, and it was difficult to stand up. That is why size and weight of an instrument is another topic of discussion, not for this lesson. Nevertheless, I stopped on the point that it stands on the leg, its weight is on the left leg. The fulcrum of the fretboard is on the right one. It is compulsory. Sometimes people play like that, but it works only when you don't play complicated pieces. As soon as you have something difficult to play, it is where all problems start. Sometimes on the master classes, I see children or students who have wide belts. On my question why they are so wide, I hear the answer that there are no more holes here and we can't make this belt smaller and we fasten cross belt. I never use it. Maybe it is worth while playing standing up? Probably. Frankly speaking, I play my whole life without it and I have no problems in sitting position. Maybe it could help, I'm not sure. Once I tried to play, but for me there was no difference. So it is up to you to choose the third belt or not. It depends on your comfort. But this cross belt doesn't resolve a problem of width of the front belts. Because the accordion is loose, it adds anxiety and inconvenience at the stage. As we started talking about belts, a separate question is a left belt, this one. Very often it is done too wide too. Probably it sounds funny, but when one asks why they did it so wide, they answer that they don't do it and we must cut it ourselves. Open the accordion and cut the belt or ask the master to do that. It's very simple to do. The same here. You can buy new belts, you can cut them, make holes, you can make up everything, and the priority must be your comfort. Recently at the masterclass, I see such a wide belt and ask to show how a student plays tremolo. He takes up the keyboard and he starts playing like that. Of course, it happens not because of great comfort. Pay great attention to the belts that fix the accordion, all of them. That is very important. These are the most comfortable belt anchorages for me, when the belts are crossed. It can happen that anchorages are situated here and they apply pressure to a musician's neck. Another point, which is very important for me, is a foam cushion with Velcro fasteners. I will tell why we need it. It gives an opportunity to pull back a bit the left part of the accordion from the upper body. Techniques with bellows, movements of bellows, from my point of view, becomes much comfortable. The position of the arm becomes more natural. Besides, when using this cushion, the right flatboard moves less. There are less such movements, and it has a direct influence on hitting the right notes, especially when you play skips. So it stands more steadily. I am comfortable with such belt anchorages. Initially they were here, which was very uncomfortable. They pressured the neck and it was uncomfortable to play. Here they are crossed. Personally, on this accordion I found such position of anchorages. And maybe the very reason why there are not so many musicians playing classical music is a nuisance of the accordions for playing it. Below there is a comment section for asking questions, writing your comments. Subscribe to the channel, and goodbye.